Hi everybody, this is Nick Rupp. I'm going to talk today about differences between a change in demand and changes in quantity demanded. I'm going to use steak to illustrate this concept. So, after watching the video, you should be an expert in determining or identifying when there's been a change in demand and when there's been a change in quantity demanded. First, let's identify these concepts. Quantity demanded simply tells you how much of the item, in this example, steak, that a consumer is willing to buy at each possible price. The demand curve is a graph of each of the quantity demanded points. So the demand curve is going to plot the price of the item, in this example, steak, with the quantity demanded. And we are going to start with a given price and a given quantity demanded. So, if we want to show a change in quantity demanded, we need to change the price of the item. So, let's raise the price of the item. What impact will this have on quantity demanded? You got it. If you raise the price, it will drop the quantity demanded, or a reduction in quantity demanded. So what happens if we, say, lower the price of steak? Well, now we have an increase in quantity demanded. So to summarize, if you have a price change of the item, you'll have a change in quantity demanded. You will move along an existing demand curve. So you might ask, well, what's going to cause a change in demand then, if a price change doesn't do it? Well, first you have to consider what factors does the consumer take into consideration before they make the purchase of steak. And so this is a list of potential factors that consumers consider. So getting other than the price of steak, which we've already addressed, changes the quantity demanded, if you change any of these other bulleted points, you will cause the consumer to have a change in demand. Hence, you've got to draw a new demand curve. So let's do an example. Let's suppose we change chicken prices. And let's increase those chicken prices. What happens to demand for steak? Well, this image will reflect what happens. So this is our original demand curve before the price of chicken increased. After the price of chicken increases, more people want steak. So we need to illustrate an increase in demand by shifting our demand curve away from the origin. So this darker D2 curve reflects the new increase in demand. So, to summarize, a change in demand shifts our curve. Changes in quantity demanded, you're going to move along your curve. I hope that helps.